So, for this news where the thread says concerning Amaechi, saying INEC don't take sides with the ruling party already. Say, if na Jega, na him dey INEC now, if I prefer am. Say, the man where dey there, the man no get conscience. That is Yakubu, allegedly. Listen to the video before we continue.
What you say to yourself is, what do we do that Nigeria as a country today, we can't have electoral reform in a country like Nigeria. So you begin to bother, are we moving forward? The answer I get in my head is, in some areas, yes, in other areas, no. It's complete. There's a state capture using the electoral institution as a machine. And should that be? Honestly, ask the question.
Well, I mean, the point really is that when you say things like this, as I said, there is obviously the need to clarify the points that you make. Because, I mean, one wonders whether, given the fact that you appear to believe that electoral reform is not taking place, the kind of electoral reform that would give confidence to Nigerians and confidence to the opposition, it's not taking place. How does that make you feel going towards...
I started this by saying that I wish that the National Assembly could amend the Constitution,
right,
and allow Jega to remain there until we're able to get the electoral reform. Because where there is no electoral reform, then it has to be a man of conscience. And then Jega was a man of conscience. So yes, the process was not what you think you can manage, but I'll manage it in such a way that all the parties will feel this was transparent. That's what happened in 2015. Nobody gave us a chance. I doubt even if Jega even gave us a chance. But because the process was transparent, the people's votes mattered.
Right. And that's what's important, isn't it?
Here, apparently,
yeah.
If I were the current chairman of INEC, I'll put, for Christ's sake, I love my name. I wouldn't.
But he may not be there in 2027.
It doesn't matter. Already he's stopping parties from being registered. So already, INEC has taken sides. INEC is no longer the umpire.
Right, but in fairness to him, he's put forward a considerable number of reforms, though.
To whose advantage?
I mean, he's proposed a number of reforms.
Whether he proposed it or not, to whose advantage? First, there has to be parties to compete for that election. You're putting those number of reforms. So when there are no parties to compete for those positions, then what importance is that reform?
But are you talking about the party that you're discussing in this opposition coalition, like a new party? Or?
Whether it is new or old, whatever. The most important thing is that the Electoral Act allows you to register a political party.
Right.
Just because one thing funny about the current government is that they don't even obey laws. They don't obey the Constitution.
So are they stopping you from registering?
Of course, they're not allowing the opposition to register political parties.
You don't hear us so. According to Amaechi, he said the current chairman of INEC, if he was the chairman of INEC in 2015, we would not have won. That is an important point. May God bless Jega, because the ground rules were clear. The current chairman of INEC can only be compared to Maurice Iwu. You know Wuru that time, during Obasanjo. It continued. When we were to register APC, Jega opened the door and we comply with the registration requirements. He got APC registered. The correct man, if you comply with all this, he will not register you. Already, INEC is biased. He continued though. It also say there should be electoral reform, but there is none. But it also say even though there is no electoral reform, at least a man of conscience like Jega should be placed there. But me, I dey laugh. Just they pull Jega for that place now. We do where they go. It no go be like Yakubu. Now, after looking at all these things, he mentioned something. He said they are using the electoral system to capture the state. In 2013, listen very well, in 2013, while Goodluck Jonathan was there, Ataru Jega allowed new parties to register. Because of that, ACN and CPC came together with the assistance of APP, a faction of ABGA, and the new PDP then. They all came together from here, came together to form a new party, APC, because this man was in charge. Because of this new party, they were able to restore with PDP and collected power from them that put APC in power. But down the line, why Bola Tinubu is the president and this man now, Mahmoud Yakubu, is in charge, it will say new parties are not allowed. New parties are not allowed. There is one single way to restore power with any ruling party. Using an existing party or forming a new party if you cannot work with the existing party. You cannot form a new party. That road don't block. If they use PDP, wicked effect. Wicked they come, oh. Wicked they come, oh. Wicked they come, oh. If they enter labor, Aburi's effect. It don't almost sack all the labor people. Say they go out. Even though say they still comot Aburi finally. What about Apapa's effect? So it's like everywhere is blocked. If they use SDP, the man just said he cannot step down for anybody. So you see, say all the roads are blocked. So Amaechi is alleging that they are using all these things to capture the state. But Amaechi was going well. What he caught us say.
Did you hear what happened in South Korea?
But what
This evening I was watching.
yes.
This evening I was watching.
I mean, they're holding their elections.
This evening I was watching. What's it called? I was watching Al Jazeera, and they were showing me resistance in Bangladesh. How the president, the prime minister, is it Hisani, also was removed in Bangladesh by the people. But you're even afraid to go out. You should not catch you.
Say he don't check Bangladesh, check other nations. When there is misbehavior by the leaders, they enter the street. I say, oh, this man, you want me to enter street so you can enter power. Enter street. The street where we enter. When Buhari did there, go and shoot a lot of people, by people. Now the night say nobody died. Say me they enter the street. Wait till you talk that time when Nigeria enter street. All of them are the same. All of them are the same. As I always say, follow Dangote's formula, face your life, Jenje. Say, yeah, Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better. I am waiting for Nigeria to improve my life. You are kidding, you are kidding. All of them are the same, all of them.
I just think that somewhere God will just help me because I really wish I could really help. I really wish I could help. It's very painful, truly. I can't put 5 years and I've not been able to do the change I wished. I know of some small.
I don't know where they go with my leaders. My leaders. Now when they won't come off office like this, or they don't come off finish, now they go get sense. They go prepare. When they enter there, the enjoyment will just confuse them. Lord. See my governor now, he was prepared. He can enter there now, enjoyment, he can forget. And the thunders, when God they create recently, all the thunders, they are very lazy thunders. They will do press up. How long will you do press up? Oh, thunders. We go help me fire these people. Now when they come out finish, they can't remember. Before they enter, and after they come out, then they go to see the problem. What they did here? What do you not think? You might not tell me for this country. Crazy people.